We were approached by a large telco in Africa to assist them to migrate their current workload on legacy systems to a powerful, scalable cloud solution. And because Infoflow is the only modernization partner in Africa, we could gladly assist. They also required end-to-end data management in order to get a holistic view across their technical landscape. We also identified a need for them to implement end-to-end data management to get a holistic data governance view, while also running a maturity assessment to benchmark where they currently sit from a maturity level against similar organizations.
So, as we know, these types of projects are fairly technical. And to allow for a seamless integration and adoption, we broke it down into prioritized streams, of which some were executed in parallel. Asset migration was started off first. Then from a data governance perspective, we established a maturity assessment to make sure that the current state baseline and the defined target level has been identified. From there, we built a data governance framework as well as a data quality framework to make sure that there's trust in the data and it's also managed and measurable. The result was understanding the current assessment outcome and the defined to-be outcome. From there, we built a center of excellence. We looked at business and technical metadata, which is important for us, as well as data quality, data retention, and throughout the whole approach, training the organization in the new approach and the new solution.
So while we were implementing the data integration solution, we identified gaps in the data retention and archival strategies, to which end we created a dynamic archival process that is source independent, so it doesn't care what the source is. It looks at what the data archival strategy is per team, and it implements that by taking source into archival target, regardless of the source to target type or even the source to target compression strategies. What that means is each team can then take the solution and implement it accordingly and customize it to their specific needs.
As part of the data governance journey, right, a maturity assessment was done. And the main aim for that was to determine any gaps that the customer has inside of their data management lifecycle. And that gave us a proper insight into what we need to implement and help guide them to implement. One of the key features that helped to drive this project was a KPI, to drive where does data come from. To answer these questions, from a governance pillar perspective, what is the quality of your data? Who owns it? Who's responsible for it? Where does it come from? Where does it go to? In order for a customer to have a holistic view of the data, in preparation for the next phase.
By having data governance and data management frameworks that the customer can execute on, and by the implementation team delivering on the initial use case, the customer was enabled to run any future data management initiative independently. By having a strong foundation of data management and data governance in place, the customer is also set up for success for their next strategic plan in their data journey, which is delivering MDM.